Here at Chongqing Punk, we got a little problem. It's not the talent though. I'm brilliant. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha, like and subscribe. Now we got a problem with our camera. We've got lots of cameras. We've got big fancy ones for our professional film stuff. We've got little guys like this, but most of the things that you're watching are done on the phone. And maybe you've noticed there's like a little like glitch. Maybe you can see it right now. Whoa. We thought it was maybe it was walking around, but it can't be that because Emily's got the we call her steady foot, but it's somewhere in the focusing. So we got to go to a store and see if they can fix our phone. So for this adventure, we're using the little Sony Handycam, which I love this little guy. He's so versatile. I can zoom in, out. What do you think? Who you talk to this person on the phone? You think it's going to be an easy transaction, or is your Chinese like honed up enough that you can get a phone fixed?
I think I can 是这样, which means it's like this.
Obviously, this is not a stop-by-stop, and we have to go over the bridge. This is just a bridge. I assure you, there's really beautiful view right underneath. That's like the opening to Sunny in Philadelphia. I'm always afraid that once we go across the bridge, if something happens, we won't be able to make it back. Do you feel safe over here?
A strong swimmer.
Stop by stop as a means of exploring the city is, well, dare I say, genius. But they can't all be stop by stops. Some of them have to be DDs because, you know, we got a life and there's only so much time in the day. We got to get work done. There goes our DD. Well, I'm not going to tell anybody where we are, at least in relation to a subway, because we're saving that for a different time, right?
Yeah. We got to cross the street.
A lot of people like to watch one of our videos, just one, and say, oh boy, what's with all the smog? I would hate to live in a city that's always like covered in gray. Is it this apple?
No, it's this apple.
What?
Organic cotton. Oh, no. Yeah. You stop.
You know what it is?
Yeah. Well,
A lot of work gets done here. Test it on me. I'll move around. Film me. So the doctor is aware of the systems and running a diagnostic. You have hopes?
The patient is complying so far.
You think they'll pull through?
I hope so.
Good, because I hate to buy a new phone.
Me too.
It's beautiful.
我这边是刚好有这个零件，要不然你维修的话就会浪费2到3天时间。对。
Right?
Yeah.
In case you're at home, this is now a how-to video.
Go to the place, have a guy look at it. He was asking in America how much would that repair cost, and I said I think they just tell you to buy a new one.
How much does it cost here?
I don't know yet.
Do you feel naked without your phone?
A little bit. I was a little not worried, feels too strong, but like if we have to leave the phone for a day,
where would we go? How would we know?
What would we do?
Could we find our way home?
I mean, I brought cash for that particular purpose.
Wait, what's that? What is it?
What? He was saying that the SE, if you buy it in China, they're not good. You should buy them in Japan or America or Australia.
What's bad about them, do you know?
I guess it's the camera fails like this.
So it's something that happens often enough.
Yeah.
It wasn't just us.
It wasn't just us. He knew what I needed.
Stop trying to use your phone. You think it's time for a new phone case? That guy looks pretty old.
This is the free case that came with the phone.
I think maybe you should get like, I don't know, something with like a cool character, like a Little Mermaid or something on it.
Yes.
Is it Little Mermaid's definitely it. That's the property you want to.
And I'll get that as a ringtone.
Ooh. I love that song. What month is it?
April.
You hear that? That's the sound of China. Ooh, look at me. Am I smooth? I'm as smooth as a seal's butt. So we're going to wait for the price, and then we're going to go to Coffeeholic. We're going to give that a shot. As an alcoholic, that actually doesn't make me uncomfortable at all.
我上面已经给你做了保修的记录，3个月就是90天，出现问题你可以过来，免费的。
OK。
对，OK， 没事，OK， 拜拜。
Bye bye.
哎
What's the damage?
400.
400.
Yeah.
And you happy?
Yeah.
And we're back. The camera's fixed. The action's sweet. And look, I don't even know where we are. Here's the fun part. We don't actually know where we are. I mean, a little bit, but the fun part is not knowing where exactly we are. We're saving that for some point in the future. Some point where safety doesn't matter. The genius part about Stop by Stop is there are no rules, except for the rules that we've implemented. The rules of this episode are to keep you in the dark, because if you find out where 𝗵𝗵𝗶𝗴𝗏 is, which I think it's up this way, you're never going to find it unless we blow it up, put it on the map. There it is. Come on, quick, come over here. Let me give you the elimination report. It's a pretty sweet one. That's gunshots. No, I'm just kidding. They don't have guns here. It's a great toilet. It's really, I could talk about it a lot. But I'm not going to talk about toilets a lot. I'm just going to say it's really nice. There's a study room back there and a really hip clothing store attached to it. So. Are we getting a dessert too?
Yeah. Oh, okay. 1번.
I just got a regular coffee and it's delicious. This is the new Bean Town. What did you get?
Voodoo Angel.
Voodoo, that stands for what?
Fog City.
Foggy? Are you sure that it's not Pollution City? It's the Fog City. Get your shit right. Look at this cake. How many layers? Can you see how many layers in that? With your new
a million.
Your new fancy phone gets all the layers. That's what that guy fixed it for. It's a 30-layer phone. Ooh, yeah. And oh, I can taste each layer. Look at how that crust cracks, all thin. It's got like a flower, like not rose, but maybe lavender kind of. Look at it wavering. Well, that was delightful. I didn't see them at the Coffee Bean Fest the other day, which if you didn't check it out, you should have watched the video by now. It's a really great video that it didn't get a lot of views, and I'm a little disappointed if you didn't watch it. Hey, let's go see what's over here. And speaking of delightful, what was back there is a nice little neighborhood. Another place to move to? We gotta get out of our tire zone that we live in. Hey, it's the 𝗖𝗵𝗶𝗏. Is that how you say it?
𝗖𝗵𝗶𝗏.
𝗖𝗵𝗏. Do you have to use that up?
No, that was a mistake.
Oh, does it down? 𝗖𝗵𝗏.
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 Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, do you like that at home? Tell us in the comments. That's the interchange of the video. I'm gonna put the video here. You see, this is where we started the very first Stop by Stop, way back a month and a half ago, maybe. You see how it starts to all come back around, you know? As we're learning about the city, you're learning about the city. These places are gonna connect. You're gonna be an expert before you know it. This is the modern world we live in. As we sit here alongside the highway, we're actually ordering groceries to be sent to home. Hopefully they won't beat us there. Hopefully they'll come at the right exact same time. Who do you think will win?
No matter what, we win.
Look at that phone work. Is it faster?
No, it's the same.
We're back on the bridge. We're going home. Well, the groceries and our pizza beat us home, but like just barely. It was almost like the perfect match. I love this new, wonderful space age world that we live in.